Welcome to the show. So, today's topic is an interesting one, and it comes up because of all the calls that I take with tons of men. I help men quit porn, and I regularly get on calls with them, and there's something that I recognize that's a pattern that occurs between a lot of the people that I talk with, whether they're just people that I just met or people that are clients. And the commonality that I see is that they live at home. They don't see themselves advancing far in life. They're living at home. Their parents are taking care of a lot of their responsibilities, and it's leaving them with a lot of extra free time and a life that's just filled with less responsibility. And when your life is filled with less responsibility, you are more willing to fill it with things that may or may not have meaning or add meaning to your life. And just from speaking from experience, back when I was living at home, I had a true deep desire to watch porn pretty regularly because, well, I don't even have to worry about cooking food. Oh, I don't have to worry about cleaning. My mom's taking care of that. Oh, yeah, what's the plan for the day? I'm not sure. My parents are kind of planning it. I don't really have to think about that. I don't know. It just leaves you with a state of, well, I got time. I got nothing else going on. Everything else is taken care of. And it's just this state of comfortability that, honestly, I don't like comfortability. I think that it can be good at times, but if you want to be growing regularly, you don't want to be that comfortable. And that's what I'm seeing a lot of these guys they're stuck in this pattern of, man, I'm so comfortable. I'm living at home. I don't have to pay as many bills, but they don't have a girlfriend. They don't have a very good job or a job they're proud of, and they don't really have any dreams. Well, they have dreams, but they are not achieving them. And that's the commonality I see. My girlfriend says, you should tell them this. No matter how attractive you are physically or wealthy you might be, if a woman finds out you're living at home, she's going to find you 5 times less attractive. She's just going to decrease her respect for you, and you're just not going to be an option anymore. It's a true red flag. And, some guys are like, well, I'm trying to save up money. And I'm like, I totally understand that. It is very possible to figure out your budget and find a cheap place to live. It will grow your horizons. It will teach you tons of lessons. Tons of guys that I talk with still live at home, and I can tell that they still have their parents' ideologies and worldviews. I'm like, when have you ever grown up and gotten your own worldview? Oh, I guess you have not. And I'm not coming at anyone. I just know that once you get out of the house, you are less obligated to just follow the advice, words, and beliefs that your parents have. Maybe when you move out, you find out that your parents' beliefs are really amazing and you double down on them. But you might find out that, oh, I want to form my own opinion on this. And that's what I've found myself doing all the time. Sometimes agree, sometimes want to find my own opinion. And honestly, I think women find that attractive. I don't think there's much attractive, like in the sense of, oh, my dad says this, so I believe it. Or my dad tells me to do this, so I believe it. My mom is taking care of me here, so you just sound like a child. You don't sound like a man. No woman's going to want to be with you and have kids with you if you are still a child. There's nothing worse than an old infant. There's nothing more, Peterson says it pretty well. There's nothing more childish than a adult infant. Or it's unfortunate to see the oldest guy at the frat party still living at home, still playing with his friends on Xbox. Nothing against Xbox, nothing against playing with your friends. It's just when you're living with your parents, you aren't a man, and I will say that. And people say, yeah, I want to quit porn. I'm like, well, that's fair, but I don't know if it's possible if you're still living at home. I think it is possible, but I don't think it's going to be as easy. I think that this decision that you need to make is not just, oh, I want to quit porn, or, oh, I want to move out. It's, I want to be in charge of my own actions. I want to be responsible for the actions I take. I am solely in charge. What changes am I going to make? Who am I going to become? It's on you. Stop looking to your parents. Stop looking to other people. Start living life in the way that you want to. And if you deep down know you want to quit porn, get the frick off the screen and start getting some better habits. And that's all I have to say today. I hope that this inspires you to live at home. Not live at home. Live outside of your home that you grew up in, because I think you're going to see immense growth. I saw immense growth. The people I know saw immense growth. And that's just, I'll just quote my girlfriend one more time. If you're living at home, you are less attractive to women. Women are very selective, and they're not going to want to go and hang out with a guy when his parents are in the other room. It's just not what they want to do. They want to be able to be with you and bond with you only. If they can't do that, they're sliding on. There's too many other guys that they can just go to. So get out of your parents' house, start becoming a man, and reach out if you really need help quitting porn. I'd love to be a mentor in your life. Farewell.